It's been 13 years since my first trip to Westside Barbell, and now I'm back. I'm back to see what's the same, I'm back to see what's different, and I'm here to see what's possible if I dedicate 4 weeks to training under the best system on the planet with what they do today. So Westside Barbell has a 30+ year history as the pinnacle of strength and conditioning. It was founded by Louie Simmons here in Columbus. And over the 30 years Louie built Westside, over 100 world records, Olympians, gold medals, world champions in a myriad of sports. He did it all. And when I first came here, I was a broke 21-year-old kid with dreams of becoming a professional strongman. And Louie invited me down, taught me about the Westside system, and gave me the tools and the knowledge and the belief I needed to ultimately become a professional strongman and a strength coach myself. Now, about 2 years ago, Louie Simmons passed, and he handed the gym over to the man who had been his second in command for over a decade, Tom Barry.
My name is Tom Barry. I'm currently the CEO of Westside Barbell. The question is, what is Westside Barbell? Well, Westside Barbell means different things to different people. For us who came here, it is where Louie Simmons pioneered the conjugate method of strength training with the baddest powerlifters on the planet. They had the world's strongest gym, and he developed a culture and a strength training that can never be replicated. Our goal now is to work with athletes and help them recalibrate how great they think they can be through strength training.
Now, as Louie did this, he also left Tom with the directive that the gym was no longer meant to focus on powerlifting. Powerlifting, the thing that had been the core of Westside, was now out. And over the last 2 years, Tom's built an athletic training program here where they train professional MMA fighters, jiu-jitsu athletes, lacrosse players. Again, athletes in a myriad of different sports are coming here to get the best strength and conditioning possible. So now I've come back 13 years after my very first trip to see 2 things. Number 1, is Westside still Westside? Despite the fact that powerlifting's been taken out, despite the fact that it's now in the hands of Tom Barry, what is Westside? What is it today? Does it still have the same heart that it used to have? And number 2, if it does have that same heart, taking this system that Louie created, the conjugate training system, and directing it to this intense focus on overall athletic performance. What's possible under that system? Because I know what's possible in the original system that was just focused on pure strength. But in this system, what's really possible? That is what I'm here to find out. With the project this month, obviously we need to figure out exactly how to measure a win, a loss, if I'm succeeding, if I'm failing, if any of this is working. So to measure my results during the month here, we've teamed up with the Armory, which is a medical center located here in Columbus that has the most advanced and comprehensive facility I think I've ever been to. So going to the Armory, the first testing we did an initial VO2 max, and we also did a DEXA scan to check my body fat percentage versus lean mass, all that kind of thing. And we also did a blood panel. And to be honest, I don't intend to do too much to change the blood panel, but that's there so that anyone can see that I'm not taking a bunch of performance enhancers to get the results over this project. Now, here at Westside, what we're gonna be doing in my first workout, we're gonna be measuring the amount of density, which is the amount of work I'm capable of doing per minute, averaged out over the workout. And that's the score we're gonna use to determine if I'm increasing my abilities in the gym, if I'm increasing my performance. Because obviously I'm gonna get stronger over the month training here, but I used to be a professional strongman. I was pretty big and pretty strong. That's not a new thing to me. What is new to me is the athletic approach that they're taking here So we're gonna be using that as the metric for success. So going through the testing, when I got my body fat tested, I've scored an embarrassing 20% body fat. I'd like to make some excuses about like, I'm married, I have kids, I focus on coaching and on my own thing. Not great. Came in at 20% body fat. I'll put up my VO2 max score so you can see exactly where that ended up as well. And then we'll give you, after we do the first workout, where my workout density was as we started. But looking at all of these metrics, this is how we're going to determine success or failure over the project. And to be honest, the intention, no matter what happens, is to share these results as we go. So if one improves, you're going to see it at the end. If one stays the same, you're going to see that at the end. If one falls off and crumbles as much as it will crush me, you're going to see that at the end too. The only goal on this project, in terms of sharing it with you, is full transparency of everything that happens here and all the results that come from it, good, bad, or ugly. Next week, I'm going to be sharing the results of what happened in my very first workout and telling you exactly what my plan of attack is from here going into the remainder of the month. But I need you to come into the next episode with very low expectations. Maybe I had a phenomenal workout, but maybe I had the worst workout of my life and thought I was gonna die. You'll find out in the next one. But I'm excited to share this adventure with you, and really, can't get worse than this.